like I've explored different things at different times. And, like right back here, like I have a library of like books about every kind of religion. I haven't read them, but like I like to have the references there. Because again, and I think I've talked about this before, like in the morning, I could just take any one of those books and like open to a page and get some wisdom, right? Get some nugget of something, right? I don't have to be an adherent. I don't have to be part of this dogmatic. I don't have to follow rules, I don't have to follow rules, or I don't believe, I don't adhere to any of the religions, any of them, whether it's Buddhism or Islam or Christianity or Judaism. Like, I don't believe that like you have to do X, Y, Z in this order, in this way, and da 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 in order to be holy or to get to God. I genuinely don't believe that that happens. That you need to do that. And I think a lot of religions have these like, you must do this in order to get it. I feel like there's a natural unfoldment that happens within us that's actually quite physiological. We should probably talk about that either next class or the class after. So remind me. There's a physiological process that happens because again, we are spirit into matter. We are made in God's image. So there's a physiological thing that happens when you start connecting to that part of yourself. And there is a natural unfoldment that happens that is, you're not in control of. Like a thing that I like to say is like the acorn doesn't become an oak tree overnight, but the acorn always knew it was going to be the oak tree. Like it's just in its DNA. Like it is just unfolding the way it's supposed to unfold. And that's how I think humanity is. Like humans are just these divine creatures that are supposed to unfold in this certain way. And if they do it the way they're quote unquote made or supposed to, quote unquote, supposed to do it, they become these fully expressed divine beings with access to all these different things that have been closed off to us thus far. But you don't, it's not, you can be stimulated by the external information. It could serve, and the external things and the steps can serve you at a particular point in your evolution, but it, to me, it's never the be all end all. It's like there is a natural unfoldment that happens that you have to participate in, right? Because we see out there's plenty of people that clearly are not participating in this unfoldment because they are letting their mind, most of all, run them, right? So nothing can unfold if you're staying in your mind, or you believe everything that you hear, read, or do on social media. You're letting that control you. So where's the room for unfoldment? Or you're blindly just following any of these religions or faith. Again, whether it's Eastern or Western, if you're just 100% immersed in those, I think there are exceptions. I think that there are people that can be 100% immersed in those and still have the unfoldment. But I feel like those are fewer and far between. I think if you're just going to church every Sunday, or going to temple on the Jewish holidays, which happy Rosh Hashanah, may we all have a sweet year, Lashana Tova. Are you really unfolding, right? Is the religion really doing something for you, or are you just sort of rotely doing this thing because you're supposed to do it, but is it actually having an effect on you? You can have other benefits from it, sure, like you can have community from it. You could have a sense of peace when you go there. You can have just some motivation. Like that's all great. So I think religion can serve a lot of different serve you in a lot of different ways. But in terms of your authentic, genuine, true spiritual unfoldment, that's all window dressing. Like that's all just, again, like stimulus, clues, pointing you in different ways. But ultimately, you have to do the work. You have to go in with yourself. We were saying this at the beginning, like Elena, like I could say with whatever I could say here in this class, but unless you take the information or what's been stimulated and actually do something with it, actually sit quietly with yourself, actually tune in, actually do the affirmations, actually do the prayers, unless you participate in it. And then, like Chris, what we were saying, you know, of not getting caught in the process of it and not getting stuck in the doingness of it, but letting the doingness be the stimulus, being the foil for then the internal thing to turn on, to connect, to grow, to actually change. But you're not doing the changing, you're creating like you're using stimuli and discipline, but then something unfolds, and religion has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?